Hello and welcome, buddy. The cable guy. Screen size is a 10.3. Oh, I just read online it's a 10.1. It's actually a 10.0. Hello, my mom is here too. And Courtney Bowman with the emoji. I was like, wait, what's the thing called? Yeah, this is actually a 10-inch. It's not a 10.1. The only devices that use 10.1 currently are the Re-Inkstone. I don't think the Hanvon. Oh, the Hanvon might be 10.1. I mean, you're splitting hairs here. Who cares? But let's just check actually. Hanvon N10. I actually do not remember offhand. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, the Hanvon 10, the N10 is a 10.3. So 10.1s are pretty few and far between. Oh, Steven. Yeah. So what we have here, everybody, today is the okay, it's not really a Boyu, but okay, it is. It's really confusing. What happened is that Boyu has gotten out of the e-reader. Oh, Malga, what's up? Boyu got out of the e-reader. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a top down, and I'll get the pen here, and we'll do a little thing. A little thingamadoo. Thingamadoodah. Let's go like this. Alright, top down. Prosser in the house 4. Yes. Oh, Ace! Oh, wow. Oh, voice is too low? Okay, let me see. Hello, test. Hello, everybody. Voice is too low? Maybe your speakers are too low. I got good levels here. Femto Thoughts. Oh, hello. I've never heard that name on the channel before. Hello and welcome. You might have been a silent viewer. So I thank you for joining in. So this is what happened with Boyu. You don't have to turn off the palm rejection, but it's just for good measure. So for the longest time, Boyu made everything. The P6, the P78, the P10, and the P10W. That has since all changed. Oh, Halcali, what's up? What happens now is they've actually gotten out of the e-reader manufacturing business. They no longer make anything. Boyu still exists as an administrative partner, so they still work with the operations of what's going on in the world. But this is no longer a Boyu. It's not a Boyu Alita. It's not a Boyu Mimas. You know what I mean? It's not a like book. It's a Meebook. So now, Meebook is the manufacturer. The brand torch holder. And Howking, I'm sure there's a Chinese inflection way to say it, like Howking. Like, I don't know. So just, forgive me, I don't speak Chinese, Cantonese, Mandarin, etc. So these guys, they make the actual e-reader themselves, and they send it to Meebook, and Meebook presents it as a packaged product like that. The Meebook P10, like that. Boyu still has say in what goes on. The reason, and Boyu and Likebook and Meebook and Howking all agree with us, the reason we don't call this the Meebook P10, everyone, by Howking, because no one knows what Meebook is right now, and nobody knows who Howking is. That doesn't make any sense. So we all agreed, Goody Reader, as distributors and the brand ambassador, we do our promotion, international expansion, all that fun stuff. We've all agreed that we should continue calling this the Boyu for as long as possible. That's not, it's not untruthful in any way, because Boyu does still have some power in it. It's just because nobody knows who these brands are. So it doesn't help Boyu, it doesn't help Meebook, and it doesn't help Howking by us calling this in terms of SEO, which is search engine optimization, which means how you discover things on Google. It doesn't, you're not gonna say, oh man, Meebook, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, I love these guys. No, they have no track record. They're good. They have a really good, distribution network. Howking has really good manufacturing. All of that is great, but Boyu needs to be there. They absolutely still have to be in the mix, and the name has to exist, at least for the here and now, because right now, Boyu, oh man, dating back to what, 2017, 16? They have everything. They had the Mimas, which is one of the greatest e-readers of all time. They had the Aries, the Elita, the P line, the P78, 6, 10, 10W. People know them. People know them over and over again. I mean, everyone knows Boyu. Boyu is one of the top 3 Android manufacturers in the world using, like, tablet tech like this. They're the big guys. They are. Meebook. Oops, I pushed a button. Meebook only has the P78, the P10, no P10 variant, no P10W variant, meaning they're not using Wacom, and they have recently released a P6 that we're going to be doing in this chronological order like that. SG, hey Peter, Ace of Base, brand name helps you guys explain. It helps everything. It doesn't help anyone at all. Like we talked about it, we honestly did. We had like a Zoom call, and we said to Boyu, we're like, Meebook, we said, it's going to be hard to go to market with an incomplete line. You don't have a Wacom variant. You don't have a P6 available yet. You've only sent us samples for the 78 and the P10. It's going to be really hard to say, hey guys, this is... And look, I'm not kidding you. Oh, it says it on the box. Okay, I don't have the box. Every one of the boxes says Howking Shenzhen, and no one knows what that is. Until Boyu introduced Meebook to us, I didn't know who Howking was. I mean, no one knows the back-end manufacturers of these guys, unless you really dig. So, it didn't... So we all talked about it, and we're all like, yeah, we have to keep the Boyu name for the here and now. Boyu still runs a lot of the operations, so we do still need to... When sharing a note during Zoom, colors are reflected? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, so we all talked about it. We all decided that, yeah, Boyu had to be there. And that's a fact. And they're still in the mix. They're still in the game. So until they get a more robust line, maybe make a color. Maybe make a W variant with Wacom. And, then they'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units. Then they could maybe drop the Boyu name. Even Boyu themselves, on their Facebook page, they call it Boyu and Meebook. And on other social media, they call it Likebook and Meebook. So this is something that we've all kind of agreed moving forward. We're not affiliated with Boyu in any other way but just being a distributor. We're not paid by them, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Another crummy thing, it's true, about Boyu and Likebook and Meebook is that they use this pen. Now, there's a couple advantages to this pen. It's very fast because it's powered by a quadruple A battery, the dumbest battery in the world. No, not a triple A for your flashlight or TV remote. It's a quadruple A battery, and it makes the pen, very thick. But it's fast, and you never run out of batteries because you can just swap batteries. But it has to be powered, and no, there's no charging on the side. And it's a bulky pen, and the nibs are not universal Wacoms. So all that kind of brings the device down a little bit. The writing experience isn't that great. But there's a huge takeaway from this. A real, actual takeaway. I explained this last time. Because they don't use Wacom, this device is $349. That is mental how cheap that is. In the age of the energy crisis, the component shortages, logistics hikes, inflation globally, to get a Google Play enabled... Oh yeah, I gotta connect to Wi-Fi. To get a Google Play out-of-the-box enabled device with a stylus and note-taking and audio and a glow light with USB-C, retail $349 is nothing short of a miracle. It, honest to goodness, is. That is an incredibly low price for what you get. I'm not trying to sell you on it. That's not what this is about. If you look at the things this has, dropping the Wacom licensing could have been the best thing for them because it sets them apart from being $5.99, $4.79, $7.99. It's $3.49. And again, when we're getting Oasis 32 gigs, Oasis 332 gigs in rose gold for $4.19 in some markets, this is a good deal. It's a good deal. Now I can show you Google Play because it's loaded. It's got Google Play out of the box, and because this is the Meebook and not the Boyu, this actually has Android 11, not Android 8.1. So it's the highest possible Android version in the world on e-paper devices. Nothing else is higher. Malga, does it support Arabic? As you can tell from my hesitation here, I don't know. Device settings? Languages? Okay, well, maybe. Is that Arabic or Hebrew or Swahili? Or I really don't know. I don't know, you tell me. Is that Arabic? This one. Above Deutsch. Is that Arabic? That'd be cool if it was. I don't know. All right, what we got here? Oh, it is. Arabic numerals. Never heard of that. Milos, hello. Numerals. Okay, you got me. I was like, did I just go through my whole life not knowing what numerals meant? Or was? All right, Bob. Let me just say what we're all thinking. Let's talk Big Me Inknote color collaboration with Goody Reader. No. Okay, yeah, we can. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. And Dan Turley, hi. I missed you. And I don't see any other outstanding. It's the Arabic. Nice. I don't know any. I don't see any other outstanding questions. So we can talk Goody Reader collaboration with blah 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 blah. Big Me. What do you guys want to know? Ask away. Oh, Christopher Gutierrez. I'm from Chile and bought one from AliExpress a month ago. I still don't get it. That's why you deal with Goody Reader. I'm serious because, Adrian, don't blame your parents. No, you taught me quite. You taught me a lot of things, and actually, I remember my mom used to speak French to me, to both of us, me and my brother, when we were younger. Even though, I mean, I didn't really retain much of it, but living in Canada, you have to learn French for like 10 years of school. And yeah, it's just, certain things stick in your head, like what are you doing, what time is it, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's good to just grow up with different pieces of information. What was I saying? Yeah, if you buy from Ali, you can buy these on Ali, of course. If you buy from Ali, returns are harder, you get zero customer service, and likely never you're going to be able to warranty your devices. Whereas when you deal with a company, I'm sorry to say, but is English speaking like Goody Reader and is an international presence in 5 different countries, it's a lot easier to deal with. Like I said, we have Zoom meetings with Boyu. I mean, we get the company heads and the managing directors and the CEOs in the same room, and we're just shooting the poo-poo on Zoom. So there are benefits to dealing with companies that give you a full service. It is true. That is me trying to sell you on it. All right. Yeah. If you guys, oh, hey Peter, I wasn't able to find videos of you playing Melee. How Callie, if you check SHU shoe, not like a shoe like a running shoe, but SHU, you might find some on YouTube. But when I was getting into pro gaming, we were pre-YouTube. We were 2003, 4, 5, and beginning of 6. So we were pointing camcorders at our TVs. I'm not joking. We set up a tripod with a camcorder, yes, and pointed it at our CRT TVs in high school. We didn't have YouTube that we can just stream and upload, and you know what I mean? So yeah. Ismail Ray, what is the front camera for? We were talking about it, and it didn't really add too much more cost to the Goody Reader Big Me Inknote to add a front camera. And it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. There are few use cases, but there are use cases. For example, if you were it's a business device. So basically, like, you point the back camera at documents and stuff, and you can instantly get them and sign them and shoo them away to your apps, right? You can also hold the front camera up for verification purposes. Sometimes in business, this is real, and it's not an excuse. It's kind of an excuse, and like I said, there's not a lot of use cases. I agree, you don't really need the front camera, but these are what it's for. If you are trying to be a seller on Amazon, sometimes they tell you to hold up your license with your face in it. Sometimes they tell you for like verification purposes on certain seller platforms. They say do a picture like that, and like that. If you only have the back camera, it's going to be harder. But it's just nice to have an all-in-one device that is just top spec, highest possible feature list you could. So there's a couple things. There was one, it didn't add to the overall cost that much. Two, we just wanted as many features as possible. SD card, SIM card, speakers, 4 microphones, front camera, back camera, glow light, warm light. Just wanted everything. And we did. And the front camera is just for if you need it, it's there. Do you have to use it? No, and you don't have to be all grundle-faced and be like, no, I don't need the front camera. Well, just don't use it. That's fine. Just use the back one. So yeah, we just thought we'd throw it in there. Malga, does this have 2 screen option like the Note Air 2? Yeah, it does. But I don't know if you can split everything. Let me check here. Yes, the Big Me has Wacom. That was another thing. A lot of you guys were confused about that, and we'll get into that when we do the whole videos and stuff, but the pen we're using is Big Me Creation A3 pen. It's a Wacom pen with a battery-powered Bluetooth operation. You could go beep, 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 turn pages, press left and right, power the device on and off. You don't have to use that. You can simply just use the Wacom pen. If I take that Wacom pen, crack it in half, and just keep that with the little PCB there, I can still use it on anything. On the Onyx, on the Big Me, on the Fujitsu. It's completely Wacom. So yeah. Does the Magnetic Pen 2 Pro work with the Nova Air C? Yes. Any Wacom pen will work on any Onyx books, period. Unless you're counting that really early on Icarus collaboration white label crap. But no, any modern age of Onyx or pre-Meebook Boyu or Fujitsu or Freeno or Mobi Scribe, yes, they will all work with Wacom. I can use, I love this one, where is it? I say I love it and I can't find it. The Lamy pen is a great pen. It's a very, very balanced stylus, very premium, very expensive, made in Germany. I guess I don't know that much. And yeah, it's a great pen. That one works on basically everything across the board. I'm cool with the cam, was just wondering for its purpose. Yeah, just, people are like, why do you need 4 microphones? It's like, well, it cuts a lot of the errors out to just have 4 microphones. Different, levels, highs, lows, mids, a little bit of an isolation. It's just better. Like, why not just have better stuff and higher things? There's always going to be people that say, we don't need this, we don't need that. That's totally cool. No one's forcing your hand. But it is what it is. And, yeah, if you got in the super early bird thing, you could have got I think it's gone now. I don't really know where. I didn't do any of the Kickstarter stuff. That was Big Me's kind of go-ahead. I think today they're at... So we got 670 people that backed it, and we're at almost $440,000 of the sales so far. And we had a couple people that message us and they're like, why do you have the front camera? Yeah, it was just it was just to have it. I mean, that seems to be a lot of the people's complaints is the front camera. I mean, geez. I'm not saying you're complaining, Ismail, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's funny. Is the Note app feature rich as the books one? Wait, on this or on the Big Me? I don't know what we're talking about now. Oh, yeah, someone asked if we could split this. You can... Actually, I don't know if you can split it. I know you can do 2-page spread. So, for example, you can go like this. And you can go like this. And here... Yeah, double page. So you can do 2-page spread. But I don't know if you can assign the second page to do something else. Oh, yeah, you can do a notepad. Ah, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, you can't take notes on this side whilst taking notes on this side. Can I navigate away from this? No, it doesn't look like I have any command over that. No, it doesn't. There are apps you can download. Obviously, this is, dude. When you have an Android device with Google Play, sky's the limit. You might be saying like, "Can I?" Yes. What about? Oh, yes. It's basically the answer to your question is yes. Because it's running Android 11, because it has Wi-Fi, it's just natively able to do so much stuff. For example, can you use it as a secondary monitor? Yeah, you can. You just download Space Desk, secondary monitor, turn it into A2 mode, up the refresh rate, get a $20 AliExpress Bluetooth keyboard. You got yourself a secondary monitor laptop, Android e-ink $350 thing. So yeah, you can, you absolutely can. Is Big Me easy for you guys to work with? Yeah, we've been dealing with Chad. We've been dealing with Big Me for a couple of years now, since 2019, I think. And yeah, they never we weren't working with them from day one. No, it was just a recent thing. They're very nice, very nice people, very easy to talk to. Um, yeah, it's just fantastic. How likely will the Big Me devices ship in October? Very likely. Bob, now I gotta just do a little bit of a PSA here. A lot of you guys are thinking that we're doing Kickstarter to finance the items. That's not it at all. I mean, we're already sending review samples to various other YouTube reviewers. Linus Tech, they have 13 million subs, I think. We're sending to them. We're sending one to potentially Unbox Therapy, those guys. We're sending one to Gizmodo and Engadget. It's not that the device is not ready or that the money was required to make the device. That's not what it was. Kickstarter, lots of companies do Kickstarter even though they have the unit. Dasung has done it several times. Supernote did it. A lot of Chinese companies do that. I think iFlyTech did it. The reason you go through Kickstarter and Indiegogo is the same reason you would go through eBay. Why go through eBay when you can just make your own site? Because when you search something on eBay, the entire world will just go, zoom, there's the item. So when you search something on the internet, Kickstarter is a massive platform and crazily indexed into search engines so that you can find something very quick. And it's an easy way to facilitate payments, to just go, this is the hub. We're not doing Shopify and Goody Reader and eBay and Amazon Sell. It's just Kickstarter, buy it, get them all in. Everything's in there, compact, and then boom, it goes out to all the customers. That's it. A lot of companies do Kickstarter. To be honest, we said to them, we just want to list the item, and they insisted on Kickstarter. So we're like, we're not against that. We just thought we didn't want to do it. Man, it's hot in here. Yeah. So they were like, yeah, we feel that Kickstarter's a way to go. I'm like, yeah, it's, fine. We know it'll work. I mean, we did the 13.3 on Indiegogo, and I think we got $400,000 in sales as well, and they did the same thing, and they hit their goal in 20 minutes, I think. So yeah, we definitely did go the right way, I guess. So yeah. Bob says, in your opinion, how likely will it ship in October? Very likely. In fact, I think the timeline on the Kickstarter is way before October. I think there's a timeline photo at the bottom. Let me see here. Yeah, the early bird's sold out. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's right there. No, they're shipping in. Okay, yeah, okay. So it has been pushed, but I thought, yeah. So they're shipping our review samples like tomorrow. We should get them in 3 days or so. Our review samples. Yeah. So that's it. Chad Feeney, the complaints about the front camera is that low in terms of megapixels and people are spoiled. Oh yeah, don't think of this device as you're gonna have a front selfie cam 4K with flash package. That's not what's going on here. That's not what's happening. Volleyball. Any discount on Big Me insurance for U.S. buyers? Big Me insurance. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. You mean like a warranty? We sell the warranty on our page. When the I can't think. When the Kickstarter ends on August 25th, we will list the ink note just as a regular sellable item. Actually, probably before that, on our pages, on our Shopify, on our Goody Reader WooCommerce, and what do you call eBay? We have Goody Reader eBay, and you can just purchase it as is, and you buy the warranty if you want, if that's what you mean. I have one question. When I put e-reader into case for him, the shipping, both items is added. Oh, yeah, because Milos, when we ship items, it becomes heavier and bigger to ship more things. So, for example, we have boxes that are completely just ready to go. So that's easy, right? Like an Onyx Books Air 2 Plus, like shunk, and then it goes out. If you add a case, we can't go shunk. We gotta go, oh, the guy added a case and a USB-C card and a Pro Pen. Well, it no longer fits in the box, the conformed box. So we need to get another box. And you put it in, and it's bigger, and it's 350 grams heavier. Therefore, it goes into another... I was actually going over shipping rates today with the guys, and it goes into another level because it's heavier and bigger and the dimensions are larger. So it genuinely does cost us more to ship things when you add more things. So it's nothing. There's nothing we can do about it. What do you think? Note Air 2 or Boyu Meebook P10? You're shaving off, I think, $120 buying the Meebook. But you get no pen choices. They both have Google Play. What time are we at? Oh, 9:55. Oh, we're almost done here, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, let's do down here. Okay. Notepad. Oh, that's a good question. Who asked that? Who asked that? Malga. Let's see here. So, I'm not going to go through all the specs, of course, but Air 2, I'll just keep it easy, you know. P10, Meebook. You get no Wacom, but it's $349. Oh, man, how much is the Air 2? How much is the Air 2? Oh, jeez. I don't remember. Hold on. Onyx Books Air 2. So, Onyx Books Air 2 is... Is that right? $499? Yeah, it is. Air 2 Plus. Yeah, $499. Okay. Yeah, you're spending a lot more money. Wow. $499. It's $150 more. You get Wacom. No Wacom. You get Google Play. Did I just say Google and my phone popped up? But I don't have... Okay, Google. What? What is that? Oh, it's this phone. It was this one over here. I was like, oh, quiet. Okay, sorry. I can't even say Google. It's just gonna say it every time. Okay, you get Google Play on both. Android 11. Android 11. Speakers, audio. Audio. 10.3. 10, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. You know, you're saving 150 bobos going with this. And if you don't care about buying other stylus, yeah, right, Mom? Jeez. The phone I didn't even use forever. It's like, hey, did you say something? Yeah, so, it's really hard to say which one's better. The Air 2 is probably more of a higher quality unit just because it's... What? There we go. Just because it's built a little bit better. It's more sleek. It's more... just tightly built. The Boyu is a great value. And if you're just taking light notes, you're not gonna see any major difference. Especially if you're using it for reading, it doesn't matter. If you're using it for reading or YouTube or PDFs, they're the same. Go with the Boyu. If you're using it for note taking, Onyx, hands down. You get more pen selection. The pens are cheaper to swap the parts, buy new ones, buy nibs. They have more features in the note taking. They have layers and stuff like that. So yeah, just go with that. Frank K or Key. I wanted to buy the Big Me Color, $1,000 with the SD card, and could get anyone to answer a question about the SD card. What's the question? Ask my question on Facebook. No one answers. There is no SD card on the Max Plus Color. There's no SD card, so that's the answer. The Carve body has an SD card. The B1 body does not have an SD card, so I hope that does help you out there. Does the dictionary pronounce words? The new pathway. I don't know. Throw. Oh, I hope it doesn't do it with a Chinese accent. Nothing wrong with a Chinese accent. I don't speak Chinese, but if it does, it's like that's pretty useless. Wait, why did it not even search anything? Do I have to download Throw? Okay, or Throne. There. Oh, I gotta press search. I pressed enter. No results. You don't have a results for thrown? I mean, granted, it's a, what do you call that? Intransitive state, something like that. Something has been thrown. Am I just losing battle with throw here? Okay, throw search. Okay, so it does. All right, let's hear it. I said let's hear it.
Throw.
Oh, it does. Okay. There you go. Done. That's the complete answer to your question. Sound.
Throw.
Boom. Eh? That's right. Can I use a 1 TB SD card? Again, there's no SD card on the B1 body. Big Me has two bodies, B1 and Carve. B1 plastic, Carve is aluminum. SD card, no SD card. There's no SD card. Frank, I read somewhere recently that a company says 128 gigs means it's the highest company has tested. True. The high read says that it's only 128, but it actually supports a 512. So yeah. Oh, the ink note. Oh, we don't know. haven't gotten in my hands yet. Yeah. So, Femto, do you guys distribute to Singapore? Yes, we sell every single country in the world, except for Russia and North Korea. We don't ship. We don't not ship anywhere. Ismail Ray, Instagram device. As for business, what's the security on the device like? Password protected. Yep, it's got a fingerprint sensor, and it's got pin, and it's got password and like all that. Peter, I think Frank. Oh, I already read that. Abraham Cantillo or Cantillo. Hey, all right, that's it. That's it, everybody. We're all done. Bye bye. Yeah. If you guys have any trail ending questions, I'll take them. But I'm gonna drink some tea for 30 seconds and then we're wrapping up because that's it. Thanks everyone. Thanks for talking about not the Boyu again. That's how it's gonna be for the time being. Anytime we just have a live, you guys are gonna be like, what about the ink note? And I'm not saying I'm just goofing. I mean, that's totally fine. You guys want to ask about that. But yeah. Let's keep it on track, guys. No, it's fine. Well, a lot is going to reveal itself in the next little bit. Mike and I are going to be doing a live in 3 days on the 31st. 3 days. We have a new program out called Goody Reader Raffles, in which you can buy some raffles, some raffle tickets. And right now we have a raffle for a DPT RP1. It's $1,000 device. And at the end of August, we're going to give it away to one person. So if you buy a $9 raffle ticket, you could win a $1,000 device. So we have Goody Reader raffles going right now. We got some contests. Someone just won the Fire 7 tablet we just gave away. We're going to be doing another collaborative giveaway with Barnes & Noble coming up. We should be able to do it today. And yeah. Milos, we go live every single week on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And Mike and I do a monthly live at the end of the month, because that would be monthly. And yeah, that's it. That's it, everyone. Thanks so much. You guys are fantastic. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll try to stay on the chat/comments at the end of the video for a little bit till the next one. That was really bitter. No problem, Abraham.